Kane on the show. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
Welcome
thank you
to
for
the
having me,
UK.
man.
Well, no, like I say, we've been playing the song for ages and we love it.
I know, I just want to say thank you very much for doing that. You know, I appreciate that.
Well, what we do is we just play good records, and as soon as I heard that, I thought we just got to play it.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Kane then. Who the hell are you? Because we don't really know much about you.
Well, my name's Dean, I'm the lead singer, and then you have Dinand on the guitars, you have my time Bosman on the drums, and Dion on the bass, and we're a band from Holland.
From Holland? Now,
from Holland!
I'm going to be honest with you.
Holland, baby!
We play a lot of music on The Most Wanted, and, you know, last year we were playing the Rasmus, and they're from Finland, and now today we get Kane.
Yeah.
And we don't play a great deal of, you know, music from the Netherlands, if I'm honest with you.
Not even from Europe.
No.
No.
So tell us a little bit about how you guys got together, because, I mean, really, you have been doing this for quite a short amount of time.
Yeah, you know, Dennis and I met like 4.5 years ago. I used to have my own bar at the beach in Holland. You have that.
You got
the bar on the beach. It's really cool. And he used to play in a reggae band. And one day he played in my club. We just started talking about music, and then we said, you know, why don't we get together and, you know, write a couple of songs together? And so we did.
It's like the rock and roll dream.
I guess so, yeah.
Boy meets boy.
Yeah.
Both boys talk about favourite music. They go away and they become Kane.
Well, you know, so we made a couple of songs. And then he said, you know, why don't we do a gig? And I said, well, we don't have a drummer, we don't have a bass player, how are we going to do that? He said, I know a drummer, I know a bass player, and we'll just do the gig. And I said, okay. So we did. And to be honest with you, like 3 gigs later, we got a record deal. And,
are you joking?
I'm not joking.
So all these people listen to this show night after night, and they've been gigging in their garage for 10 years.
I was one of them.
And they're not getting anywhere. You got signed literally after like 3 shows.
Yeah, but with this band, you know, before this, I've been on the stage ever since I was like 11 or 12, you know.
Doing some Phil Collins, I hear.
You know that?
I have ways of finding out,
you have ways.
I mean?
You have ways. Anyway.
Was it Groovy Kind of Love?
No, it was the Supremes, You Can't Hurry Love.
Well, I tell you what, we won't say it was Phil Collins, we'll say it was the Supremes.
Yeah, it was way better, me being 11 and doing the Supremes.
So why, if you're so huge in Europe, are you worried about our little country? I mean, you know...
I'm not worried. You know, I'm not worried at all. You know, it's just that when the UK company wanted us to come over, we said, oh, you know, that can be quite a challenge. And then we were asked to do a supporting act tour with Maroon 5. So we did a couple of gigs with them. I was really anxious to see whether what we do in Europe is going to like connect to the people here as well.
I reckon we should play some Maroon 5 on the show.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, let's play the... it's not funny. With Maroon 5 recently, and we just played the new single, She'll Be Loved. It's The Most Wanted. D from Kane is here. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging around.
Thanks for having me.
So what's going on? I mean, obviously, you guys are just about to break big time over here. I think that Rain Down on Me, we were talking about Maroon 5, it's got a similar kind of sound. It's a sound that is really 2004.
Yeah.
Is Rain Down on Me, is that a good reflection of where your album lies? Is that sort of an overall sound to the CD?
Well, you know, we love that song. It's a, you know, straightforward rock song. Makes you want to get your guitar, and if you don't have it, make you want to get in front of the mirror and play the air guitar, right, and jump and shout. But there's more on the album. You know, the songs on the album basically are a reflection of what we had to go through the last couple of years. So it's not only straightforward rock songs. There's like a couple of melancholic kind of sort of ballad kind
Damn
of
Those Eyes.
I love Damn Those Eyes. My favorite song. You know.
So what's going on touring-wise? Obviously, you've done this thing with Maroon 5, but good to see you. I mean, it's a shame you kind of missed out on all the festivals, really, because we'll get you back next year, maybe.
It's a shame, but, you know, what's good is there's going to be next year.
Next year?
Yeah, next year is going to be very busy, because we're going to, like, do all the festivals next year. But this year, we did our first show here in the Main Fiddler. We were very proud to do our first show here in London. It was, like, fun.
That's a good venue as well, to break in London.
You know, it was a good vibe, you know. And so we're going to be back in October, doing shows here, doing shows all over Europe. But, you know, it's all a bit depending on the success of Rain Down on Me, whether we're going to, like, do a lot of shows here, like 3 or 4, you know, but we're going to be back.
So when you come back, will you come in and play live? We got a whole, you know, the live studio upstairs, the whole boys in. Yeah, I'm asking you now.
Well, thank you very much.
You going to come in?
Yeah, definitely.
We'll get it down on paper.
Cool.
We were talking about the Supremes and Phil Collins earlier on. I think we'll stick with the Supremes.
Forget about it.
Yeah, but when you listen to Kane's music, there are quite a few other bands that I can hear in there that you may well have been listening to, or that may well have been influences to you and the rest of the group. But let's hear it from the horse's mouth. What were you listening to when you kind of came up with the idea for the band and the sound of the band?
Well, you know, when Dennis and I got together, we never really talked about the kind of, you know, what kind of music we wanted to make. We just sat down and, you know, just see what would happen. And I think that is what music is all about. You know, there's too many people talking about, you know, what kind of music are we going to make?
Or let's be the next Oasis, or let's be the next Robbie,
you know,
or whoever.
So we just in it for the music, for the joy of the music, you know. Basically, my personal favorites, like Elvis, Jim Morrison, Bono. I love Bono. Prince.
Well, you got the long black Bono hair thing hidden under the baseball cap tonight.
I saw a couple of weeks ago. I saw David Bowie doing a show in an arena in Amsterdam. It was absolutely amazing.
Is that the one where someone threw a lollipop at his eye?
No, it's not a one, but it was the first show of his European tour, and I must say I was really blown away. I never saw the guy before, and I thought he was absolutely amazing.
Listen, it's been good to see you.
Thanks very much for having me.
We might as well play the new single then.
Yeah, cool.
Do you want to introduce it?
Hey, guys out there, this is going to be our first single. It's called Rain Down on Me. It's going to be in stores on the 23rd of August. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you, Virgin Radio.
No worries. It's Kane on the Most Wanted.
While you do, Kane are 4 guys from Holland: Dinand, Dennis, Martin and Dion. It's the first single they've released in the UK. In Europe, they're massive, they're huge. Call themselves Kane. The first new entry on the official UK Top 40 is Rain Down on Me. It enters number 38.
The official chart show.
Radio 1.
I've been running through